When I first got my computer here that has USB-C only, I thought, how in the world am I going to live with this? Because when I tried to plug in any USB device, it just wouldn't fit. Well, that's what we're going to discuss in this video. Hi, I'm Justin from Random Tech Videos, and today I want to discuss what it is like to switch to USB Type-C. When I first got this computer, at least since it was a Dell XPS 17, Dell included this adapter. So in the worst case scenario, I could just plug this into any of my USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 ports and then have USB and HDMI. So that works. But this doesn't look very good to always have it hanging out of your computer. And still, that only gave me one USB port when I have all sorts of USB devices that I simply cannot plug in. So the first step was to get one of these, which is a low-profile USB-C to USB adapter, which takes up less space than this one here. And I also have this cable, so I can connect other USB devices. So now I can, with these adapters, connect up to 3 different USB devices to my USB Type-C computer. But who wants all these adapters anyway? I certainly don't. So therefore, I thought for a while, because I also have some other USB devices, I knew that with my old thumb drives, I was always going to have to use an adapter. But with some other devices, like this external hard drive, it has a removable cord. So I was able to get this replacement cord on Amazon that goes from the same type of micro USB 3.0 connector to USB-C. And now, there I go. I can just plug this directly into my computer. And it works. The same thing with this USB DVD writer that I have here. It has mini USB to USB Type-A. But I can make it work with my new computer by just getting this cable, which goes mini USB to USB-C. And now I have another device that has been successfully converted to USB Type-C. I can just plug this in also. One other thing I have that came with a micro USB to USB-A cable is this cheap MP3 player I have. This is not going to go into the computer without an adapter. So I simply bought a micro USB to USB Type-C cable. So now I can just plug this in and go directly to the computer. But still, I have these old USB drives. They will always require an adapter, but what if I don't want an adapter, I want a USB drive? Well, I can just simply buy this USB Type-C drive. This is great for backing up files, but wait, it only has USB Type-C. What if I need to plug this into another computer around the house that doesn't have USB Type-C? For that, I bought these adapters, which let you plug in a USB-C device into a USB Type-A port. So now I have backwards compatibility to USB for all the USB Type-C devices that I have. However, I wanted something that I could easily transfer files from this computer to a computer that only has USB Type-A. Luckily, there are lots of USB drives now that have both USB-A and USB-C. So I can just stick out whichever side I need and plug it into any computer, and I use this primarily for transferring files. You might be thinking, well, I don't want to replace all my equipment. In such a case, you're just going to have to use adapters if they don't have replaceable cables. For example, if you have a bunch of older thumb drives lying around, you're just going to have to use adapters, or you can have a hub adapter where it's one USB-C to a bunch of regular USB. That's just the sad part about it, is you'll just have to forever use adapters if you want to use your old stuff with your new computer. But as I showed here, I've used this computer for like a few months now, and it's actually not as bad as I thought initially. It's actually something I could get used to. I, in fact, got used to it after a month, which is when I got all these cords and adapters, and here's just a typical USB-C to USB-C that I could use for USB-C devices. And so initially I thought I would never consider a USB-C computer, but now that I've used it, it's actually doable. However, I still would like it if manufacturers would at least include one USB Type-A port on their laptops, because there really is no excuse to not have a USB Type-A port, especially with the new type where it can pull down and be in a more compact design. I guess it's mainly for aesthetic reasons that they removed the USB Type-A ports. Anyways, please let me know what your thoughts are concerning this whole push of manufacturers to switch to USB Type-C. If you think it's okay, or if you really don't like it, please let me know in the comments section below the video. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and please consider subscribing to my channel where I make random tech videos, as the name suggests. And until next time, goodbye and thank you for watching.